To different minds, the same world is a hell and a heaven. Hi, I'm Slawek Polinski, and thank you for joining me. What the 19th century poet Ralph Waldo Emerson meant by this statement is life situations and life itself can be perceived entirely different by two separate individuals. Your life is how you perceive it to be, and your perception at any given moment is highly influenced by your attitude. A negative attitude leaves a person feeling pessimistic, angry, resentful, fearful, while a positive attitude leaves the same person feeling optimistic, grateful, self-confident, motivated, and hopeful for the future. There was a study done by Dr. Richard Weissman. He followed 400 individuals over a period of 10 years. Half were labeled with negative attitudes and half were labeled with positive. What he discovered was that the individuals who exhibited a positive mental attitude on a consistent basis, well, they were more than 33 times likely to succeed at any of their endeavors. So, if a positive mental attitude is a key to not only happiness but also success, how does a person adjust their attitude to a positive one? Well, what I'm going to share with you today are 3 steps that will allow you to do just that. They'll allow you to develop a positive and maintain a positive mental attitude so that you can begin to enjoy more possibilities and opportunities in your life. The 3 steps are: choose your friends wisely, shut off the TV, express the attitude for gratitude. So let's begin with step number 1. What do I actually mean by choose your friends wisely? Well, success philosopher Jim Rohn nailed this concept when he said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with." What he means by this is, if you make a habit out of hanging out with the complainers and gossipers at work, well, chances are you're going to be a complainer and gossiper too. But if you make a conscious effort to associate with the optimistic people, the type of people who look for opportunities in situations instead of those obstacles, and have a positive outlook on life, well, those are the traits and attitudes you'll pick up as well. The key is to surround yourself with people you would like to be like, people you admire. That leads us to step number 2 of developing a positive mental attitude, and it deals with something many people have a very strong connection with. That's the television. Studies show the average person watches 3.5 to 4 hours of television per day. Now, this might seem excessive to some people and maybe not such a big deal to others, so let's take a closer look at this. That person who watches 4 hours of television per day, after 1 year, would have watched 2 full months of television. That's 2 full months, 24 hours a day. Still not a big deal? Well, let's go on just a little further. That person who watches 2 months of television per year, year after year after year after year, by the time they reach the age of 73, they would have watched 14 years of television. That's right, 14 years non-stop, 24 hours a day. Now, take a moment to think about what is being broadcast on TV today. The violence, the language, the high drama of reality TV. Even our news seems to be geared towards reporting the negative situations that happen in our communities. Do you think that being exposed to negative programs, negative news, high drama for a period of 14 years can have an effect on your attitude? Or how about your perception of the world you live in? Now, don't worry, I'm not suggesting throw your TV out. Not all programming is negative. Balance your viewing up with some positive or inspirational shows. Better yet, once in a while, make that conscious choice to shut off the TV, open up a book to read, or even better yet, spend some time with your loved ones. This leads us to my favorite step, step number 3 of developing and maintaining a positive mental attitude, and that is express your attitude for gratitude. When asked, what do you want in your life? Many people respond with things they have not achieved yet or things they have not acquired yet. There's nothing wrong with wanting more in life. Setting goals for yourself, going out, achieving them, conquering them, it's very healthy for a person. The problem is if your main focus is on those things you don't have yet. This puts you in a state of lack. Remaining in a state of lack, wanting for a period of time, brings up feelings of self-doubt, self-pity, hopelessness, even jealousy. Isn't there something that you want in your life and you already have it? That relationship you're in, you want that, don't you? And you have it. How about that house or apartment you're living in? I bet you want that too. Your children, I bet you want them. Well, most of the time you want them, and you have them. You have them right now. See, when you adjust your focus to things that you want in life and you already have, it creates a shift in the mind. It leaves you feeling with a sense of accomplishment, gratitude, personal power, success. So let's review. What were the 3 steps of developing and maintaining a positive mental attitude? Well, number 1, choose your friends wisely. Surround yourself with positive-minded people. Number 2, shut off the TV, or at least be conscious of what you're watching and how much you are watching. And number 3, express that attitude for gratitude. Be aware of and thankful for the blessings you already have in your life. One of my favorite motivational speakers, Zig Ziglar, covered the topic of positive mental attitude, and I think he said it perfectly. He said, having a positive mental attitude doesn't mean that you could go out and just do anything, but it will allow you to do everything better than a negative attitude will. I'm Slawek Polinski. Thank you again, and remember, you were created for great things.